What is up, everybody? Candy Sith here. Yes, you're getting me with a filter. Some of us have double chins we like to hide and other sinful things, so there. Anyway, be lucky you're seeing my face at all. Actually, strike that. You're not very lucky to see my face. Now that the self-deprecation is over, I have downloaded this game that I've been wanting to play, and I'm gonna play it. I've watched other people play it, and I thought it would be cool to get my own answer. Never noticed that girl over there. Now, in order to begin this is the most important part of this entire experience. You'll be asked a series of questions, and you must answer them honestly. Now, when I say honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with the truth, even if that's hard to face. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. Oh, I made a mistake at Burger King. Oh, no, just kidding. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie just to hide from yourself? Yeah, I would, actually. No. This process is very simple in theory. Just to answer a long series of questions. And by long, I mean long. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know, As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. I know, I'm laying it on thick. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. Yes, it is. This is simply nature, baby. This is you. Your own mind. Nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand or realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We're about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated fairly? Yeah. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated equally? I don't know. I mean, it depends. I think everybody should start with a base sense of equality. Like, we all, as human beings, get a base level of respect and dignity that we either add to or subtract from based on our actions. So you're not gonna, like, treat a murderer the same way you're gonna treat, Mother Teresa. So no. Have you ever invented anything other than alternate realities? In my own mind? Do you believe that you are worthy of someone's time investment? Barely. But yeah. Do you consider yourself to be open-minded? Barely. Do you say that you have trust issues? Yeah. Would you be alright with living alone forever? I think we all need, love. And something, someone. You always give someone the benefit of the doubt. I'll actively choose to, but it's hard for me in my heart to trust someone. I mean, I don't even trust myself half the time, if you want the honest truth. Is there something wrong with that table? Like, it's Its graphic looks like it's clipped or something. Do you dislike the sound of your own voice? Like, totally. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? Yeah. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Yes. Sure you want the answers you seek? Yeah. Are you afraid of spiders? Kinda. I mean, if they crawl on me, yeah, I'll scream and flick it off. But I'm more afraid of flying insects, but I am somewhat. If you knew it emerged unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? No, I don't really see much value in that. Would you consider yourself to be fat? Would you say that you have lots of charisma? Some. I don't know about lots. Ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? Yeah. Like cryonically, sure. Sign me up. Very interesting. Do you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions, when put together, spell the name Satan? Yes, because I've seen people play this game. Does that make you uncomfortable? No. I'm good at finding hidden puzzles or clues. I once walked across the street to my grandmother's house, and she asked me if it was raining outside, and I could not tell her yes or no. Mostly because I'm just in my own little world. I don't think of what's going on. I mean, I notice things, you know? Like, nobody's... I don't know. I just, I don't know. You wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? Yeah. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? Yeah. You afraid of the consequences of answering dishonestly? No. Would you, where there could be potential consequences? No, because I don't think there are any. You're wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? No. Would you consider yourself captivated? Kinda. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? Yeah, I think so. I mean, my friend once, we were flirting with some guy as we were driving, making flirty faces with him across the road, and he wanted us to pull over, and we did, and, like, he was into my friend, and he asked her to, like, come over to his house, and I'm like, anything could happen, I told her this, and that I, didn't think it was safe, but she wanted to go anyway, and so, I wasn't gonna let her walk into that by herself, so I went with her. I mean, I would consider that brave. Do I view myself as someone with above average intelligence? Slightly. You've been looking for hidden messages. No, I'm too lazy for that. Are you wondering which hidden messages you may have missed? I'm curious. Begun to wonder how long this test will take or how many questions exist. No, I know what I'm in for. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? Not at all. Do most humans annoy me? Most. No. Do I prefer animals to people? Depends on the animal. I don't want to be around a hippopotamus, but I will shove you in front of a train for my cat. I mean, would I rather be in a room full of cats than a room full of people? Do you believe in magic? I believe in demonic or angelic forces. But like wizardry and stuff like that, no. No earth powers. Yes, I do believe in God. Jesus, specifically. Do you fear death? No. You're attracted to someone whom you're not currently in a relationship with. Hayden Christensen, I need you in my life, boy. Did you answer that question with 100% honesty? Yes. Are you alone? Yes. Why, yes. Are you sure? Yeah. If I told you with the utmost certainty that there's something watching you, would you believe me? Sure, I mean, I've got cats wandering around. Have you wondered who I am? No. Have you had shivers during the session? No. Do you feel like you're being watched? No. You considered quitting this session early. I did have to quit early because it froze on me. Thank you. But this particular session, no. Do you drink water every day? No, I might drink it every month if I'm lucky. Do you eat at least once per day? Yes. Do you realize there's a high probability that you've missed a plethora of hidden messages? Sure. You wondering what they are? Sure. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? Nope. I'll Google that crap later. What's your favorite number 7? Nah, I don't think so. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. It depends. I mean, do you consider heavenly resurrection a continuation of life? Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? No. They can in some respects. The game froze on me, so we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? Yes. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? Yes. You can do anything that you put your mind to. No. Not anything. A lot of things. More than you think you can, but obedience is more important than freedom. Obedience to whom? You know, I don't know. I would say they're equal. I mean, it depends on who. Obedience to God, yes. Obedience to the law, mostly, you know. I mean, you can't just go around murdering people, no matter how tempting it is. I'm gonna say in general, though, to human beings, no. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Do you agree? Sure. You realize that the first letters of the previous 8 questions spelled the phrase, I love you? Yes, because I've seen this before. Do you wish to be loved? Yes. Hayden. Have you ever felt hated? No, I'm not significant enough to warrant that intense of an emotion. Do you have any addictions? Yes. Pleasure, baby. Do you dislike the color pink? No. Does the color gray seem depressing? No. I love rainy days. Do you enjoy loud music? Yes. Do you like to dance? No. Do you consider yourself normal? Probably not. Do you love your parents? Yes. Have you ever been lied to? Who hasn't? Do you get angry often? I get irritated. But angry, like super angry? What's often? Do you hold grudges? Nope. You ever forgiven someone? Sure. Or done something that you knew you shouldn't have done but did it anyway? Again, who hasn't? Have you ever lied? Who hasn't? I'm not saying you should. You ever cheated on a test? Yep. And then I turned myself in. You won't cheat this test. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? Yeah, maybe. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? Sure. Do you believe you have psychic powers? No. Have you ever seen a ghost? I've thought I've seen a ghost, but I'm gonna go with no. I mean, this is when I was a kid, so... Do you dream often? All the time. Do you have nightmares often? No. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? Okay, occasionally, but not like, you know, a lot. But yeah, occasionally. Do you suffer from depression? Yeah. Do you exercise often? No. That's probably why I'm depressed. Is there a particular type of food you despise? Mushrooms and fish, baby. Do you consider yourself emotionally wounded? Yes. Have you ever felt betrayed? I don't know, like, that's a really strong word. I felt ignored. No, I don't think so. Not super betrayal. Do you ever feel lost in life every minute? Do you consider yourself a natural leader? No. I'm an unnatural one. If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? I'm always cheering on the asteroids, the near-Earth asteroids. But no. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? Sure. Ever been bullied? Heck yeah. You ever bullied someone else? I was a controlling little snot back in my youth. Sometimes I wonder how one particular friend could stand me, but not really bully. Do you consider yourself to be a dreamer? Yes. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? I mean, who hasn't? I mean, when you say do you sometimes, it sounds like I'm going out to do it, you know? But I mean, yeah. We all get our jerk moments. Do you find space fascinating? Yeah. Do you consider yourself to be an artist? A tiny one. Do you consider yourself to be a good friend? I think so. Do you consider yourself to be flawed? Who doesn't? If you don't, you're a liar. Have you fantasized about being a supervillain or performing a heinous, egregious crime? No, not really. I don't think so. I mean, like, there's fantasize and then there's, you know, someone ticked you off and for 2 seconds you imagine, you know, slamming them into a wall. But I don't go around, you know, entertaining it. Do you believe in perfection? Human perfection, no. Godly perfection, yes. Have you ever stolen from someone? Yeah. Who hasn't downloaded an MP3 or something like that? Would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? Yeah, there's some circumstances, you know, war and self-defense. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? Sure, I'd tell everyone. I'd be crabbing all day about that. Have you ever told your darkest secrets to someone? I don't really have darkest secrets. I mean... I told my friend that, you know, I've had sexual fantasies with Star Wars characters. That's about as dark as it gets with me. So yeah, I mean that, but... Kind of, I don't know. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? No. You know who I am? No. Well, I know who you are. Oh, that's great. I'm sure you're bored already. If I appeared right behind you now, would you scream? Sure. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? Great. No, because I wouldn't believe you. Of course not. That would be silly now, wouldn't it? Do you consider yourself to be empathic? Yes. Do you consider yourself to be romantic? I don't know. Kind of. But then I also kind of, like, want to sleep on my own side of the bed. You ever been in a physical fight? once when I was a child. You prone to headaches or migraines? Yes. Sinus, 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 sinus. Do you look at the ground when you walk? Not like, you know, I'm depressed and I don't want to meet anybody's eyes, but I mean, I do look at where I'm stepping so I don't step on something. So that, yeah, sure. You attracted the opposite sex most of the time. Sometimes I'm not sure that they deserve it. Oh, I'm just kidding. Ever shave your head? Would I ever shave my head? Well, I mean, I had cancer. If they had told me I was going to lose all my hair, I would have. But they told me it would only thin, so I did not. Attracted to muscular bodies. I'm not attracted to, like, you know, those huge guys. But, I mean, somewhat muscular, I guess. Do you ever dance when no one was looking? I'll tell you what I do is I bounce in my chair. Is that dancing? I don't know. Probably not. Do you trust your best friend entirely? Yeah. I don't really have one best friend, but the ones I consider that. Do I remember my childhood extremely well? No. Kind of. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? No. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? No, I dream about turning into a killer. No, just kidding. You ever dream about falling off a cliff? No. You ever dream about being naked in public? No. You enjoy scary movies? Yes. You enjoy comedic television shows or movies? They're okay. Do you like being the center of attention? No. Do you feel like something is always watching you? I mean, I feel like God's always watching me, so sure. You ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? Sure. Ever had an out-of-body experience? No. You ever punched a nun? No. Do you like dogs better than cats? No. Do you prefer to read more than watch movies? I do read more than I watch movies, I guess. You still wondering why I asked if you ever punched a nun? Oh yeah, actually kind of. Do you get starstruck easily? Don't think so. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? Yes. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? Shoot me, okay. Seriously though, have you ever punched a nun? No, I did not punch no frickin' nun. No. Did you say what the freak in your head? No. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun? If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? No. You enjoy fantasy fiction games? Yes. Do you masturbate? No. You're wondering what constitutes frequently? Yeah. You're more than slightly uncomfortable right now? No. Is your mouth dry? No. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? No. I mean, I've done it. I try not to. Do you believe in legendary beasts? No. You poor with money management? I don't think so. Choose one of these numbers that resonates with you in this very moment. I don't remember this question. Choose one of these colors that you feel resonates with you in this moment. Choose one of these words that resonates with you. Sick because my freaking stomach hurts. Choose one of these words that resonates with you. I am blessed, I guess. One of these words that resonates with me. You enjoy solving math puzzles? No, I can if I'm forced to. I don't care to. No, I don't speak more than one language. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? Briefly, I went to Canada to catch a boat. Do you enjoy coffee? No. Believe in demons? Yes, and I actually think I met one once. I'm not sure, but there was this one time that my parents and I and my friend, we were taking my dog to the vet, and there was this guy, I guess he was the receptionist behind the counter, and the way he looked at me, the way he met my eyes, it was very weird. Like it was recognition. And, like, not a good recognition. And I could swear the impression it left me was like if I had met someone who was demon possessed and they recognized that I was Christian and, didn't know what to do with that or whatever. Like, it wasn't like some malevolent stare. It was more just like a, just like a recognition and a restraint. I don't know. Maybe that was all in my head, but that's what it felt like to me. Do you believe in angels? Yes, I am one. You afraid of sharks? I would be if I got in the ocean, but not as a general rule. Baths over showers. I don't get to take baths. It's always showers. But I would if I had a bathtub worthy of showering or bathing in. Yeah, I think I would. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give me headaches? No, but they don't smell right ever since I had COVID. Do you see a shadow move in your room a few moments ago? No, it was only the shadow of my hopes and dreams. Do you ever hear your name being called even when you know no one is calling it? No, I don't think so. Do things in your home go missing and then reappear later? Yes, it's because my mother's always misplacing something and then being like, who moved it? And then she found where she put it. You ever hear footsteps when you're alone? No. Except the cats when they're running around the ceiling, so yes. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? Yeah, cats. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? I have, but not often. You ever felt your feet being grabbed? I've only done it once. Do you have any pets? Yes. Is your favorite color green? No. Are you attracted to a family member? If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yeah. If you could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? Yeah. But it's not like I would be, freaking Hitler. If you ever wondered what it would be like to be in prison, yeah. I always had this plan that if I was ever homeless, I'd go to a cop and commit a crime just so they'd put me in jail so I wouldn't have to be outside in the cold. Do you like fishing? Only in video games. In real life, no. Do you like hunting? Only in video games. Do you like camping? No. Do you like guns? Only in video games. I'm getting tired of answering these questions. Yeah, kinda. Do you consider yourself to be kinky? Okay, I'll be honest. Eyes are the window to the soul, do you agree? Yes. Do Do you always keep your promises? I try to. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? Would you ever... No, I don't even trust people that's honest. Sorry, that's just me. You're an only child. Yes. You enjoy being drunk. I have a half-brother and half-sister, but they never lived with me. No, I've never been drunk. Do you like tattoos? Yes. You enjoy being high in any form. I've never been high. Do you believe you have a soul? Yes. Did you cry this week? Yes, I cried today, I think. You upset with someone right now? No. Other than myself? Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? I think so. Do you understand how this works yet? No. If you answer the question twice, your truths may change. It's not about answering the questions, it's about the time you spent answering them and the combination you answer them in. It's about many variables. Do you understand? Yes. I'm wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered. Yes. Only because I'm scared that this stupid game's gonna freeze again. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you to learn something about yourself and anyone else, that others using this just a byproduct of its intention, would you believe that? No. Afraid of being abandoned. Kind of. You afraid of dying alone? No. You worried that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? No. Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? Not really. Do you feel like I know you yet? No. Have you heard any strange noises while answering these? No. I think we have enough information about you. Whether you skip questions, answered honestly, or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully, and you are crazy. I'm judging you. Oh no. Based on what you've told me, this is what I conclude. You can be very skeptical at times. You're not easily fooled, and you're not easily manipulated. You're a lot smarter than people give you credit for, and a lot of this is due to situations from your past that you managed to learn from, rather than choosing to be a victim and fall for the same tactics that others would fall for. You can truly be a guiding light to a lot of people. You can be an incredibly powerful figure in so many people's lives. You don't even realize just how magnificent your gift is, do you? No. Now, the biggest problem lies within. You don't have a bad heart. That's not necessarily the issue. The truth of the matter is you don't always trust people's intentions, and it makes you wary of helping them freely and without caution sometimes. You need to be a bit more trusting and a bit more open-minded at times. You're afraid of being hurt, even though others don't realize that. You guard yourself and your emotions well at times, even if others don't even know just how much you've kept hidden away. Yeah, that's true. You don't have to trust everyone. You don't even have to necessarily trust anyone, but it would be of great benefit to yourself to give people a little bit more of a chance. I try to. I mean, you really stand to gain a lot by letting more people in and giving them the benefit of the doubt. Overall, you're a kind-hearted, caring person inside. People don't see you the way you truly are, though. They don't understand how dark your mind can be at times, but you know. You've got a very high probability of helping a lot of people, provided you're willing to share yourself and your abilities freely, open up a bit more. You're going to bless a lot of people by sharing yourself more openly and freely. Your secret word is gifted. Nice. Remember this word, it will come in handy. Interesting. And true. I mean, I walk forward and I select to believe in people, even if I don't believe in people. You know what I mean? I intelligently choose to give them that chance. But I guess it's like I don't believe people, to care enough about me to, I don't know, value me or something like that. a lot of that stems from, just the way I grew up, We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. Ooh, am I gifted enough to be part of your future? Okay, I'll put my secret word in my comments. If you do not wish to be a part of a project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments and we will not select your name. Appreciate any and all comments you leave, and we always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. You're welcome. I know they've been of help to you. If they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. So you can find all these on Steam, which I've looked and seen, and I may or may not continue with. I'm not sure. But it is a very interesting, game, and it does make me wonder what they've got in store. Um, so yeah, it's a very cool game. I like it. All right, well, yeah, very cool, very cool stuff, very interesting stuff. I'll definitely be, checking out your other stuff and sizing it up for future consumption. Anyways, if you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed learning all about me. Thank you for watching, and I will talk at you later. Bye bye.